And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Mikal Bridges and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Here we go.
And for the Warriors. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Klingon, that one's in, his first shot this game.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Pass to Butler. Now post. Clock at 6. Now Moody, defended by Sharp. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Butler against Avdia. Looking to end the run. And it's Butler missing. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Hawks. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. Curry on the wing. Pass to Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday finds Sharp. Klingon the screen for Avdia to the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Curry against Holiday, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Donovan Klingon on top.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Outside Butler. Curry passes to Green. Butler on the way. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Outside Avdia. Here's Holiday. No scoring in this one. The shot comes out. Curry with some nice D. Warriors trail by 4. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Pajemski on the wing. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 5 now.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
Abdi on the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Sharp with the dunk.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sharp the pass to Holiday. To the right side. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Moody. Outside Holiday. Klingon the screen for Abdi. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry against Holiday. The tray. And it's Portland with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
Klingon, again, the Trailblazers score.
He can't miss.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Pajemski. Holiday against Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Moody. Avdia against Curry. And it's Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 6. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's fallen, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Outside, Avdia. Holiday left side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Some celebrity faces in the crowd. Famous Los watching the action.
And Famous Los, known for commentary over basketball videos, but make no mistake, young fella can hoop as well.
Richard, defended by Avdia. There's a screen. Takes a step back. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. Kuminga with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Love the pass to Avdia. Grant on the wing. Love kicks to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
In the corner, Horford with it. Now Podziemski. Healed with a screen on Love. And here is Healed. Puts up a three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Love. Klingon with it, working on Horford. Here's Grant. And the layup is good.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Warriors trail by 4. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
Now Grant, after the missed three from Buddy Hield, Grant finds Klingon. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 16 points for Donovan Klingon.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Horford. Scoreless thus far. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Richard. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Love high post. To the middle. Here's Grant. No good there off the double clutch.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front, leading by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Murray. He's out there with Grant. And it's Rupert in at the point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Cook looking it over. Here's Reith, guarded by Horford. And the shot by Reith, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Cook, the pass to Grant. Will it go? Nice defense from Kuminga. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Golden State moving it around. Murray against Butler. He can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Murray dishes to Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
To the wing right side. Three-pointer, Hield. And the three ball is good. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. To end the drought, here's Reith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reith has got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number 5, the Warriors.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Pass to Horford. Butler feeling out of it. 5 on the clock. 9 feet out. And the Warriors miss again. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Kamare. It's stolen by Kuminga. And it's the Warriors on the break. Left side, Butler. Outside for Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Holiday. Here's Reed. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Holiday. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Klingen.
And wow, what skill for Klingen to take over a game in his first season.
Outside Butler. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so here is Golden State. Portland making their last shot. Butler against Grant. Butler on the way. He's got 8. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Grant kicks to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Curry. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Grant. Butler against Grant. Butler, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Down low and stolen by Butler. Now here's Curry. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Grant. Outside Curry. Butler passes to Curry. Off target with his 3. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Well, Klingen isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Now, here's Moody. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Back to Sharp. Holiday, a screen on Hield. Takes it inside. Sharp That's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Butler. Six on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Kamara finds Sharp. And here's Avdia. Back to Sharp. From outside the arc. Carries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Butler with the ball. Kamara on him. To halt the run. Green with a screen on Sharp. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 14 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Holiday. Here's Sharp. Lays it up off the glass. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry buries the 3-shot.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Here's Butler. The Blazers getting the bucket. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Green against Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Now Kamara. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Now, here's Sharp. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Pass to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
And Sharp drops them both. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Curry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Atlanta.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now, here's Sharp. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Well, you got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia is showing plenty.
Right side Curry. Can they get it? And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at Portland, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Trailblazers.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, catching in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And you know, guys, Donovan Clingan has been really making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Warriors trail by 9. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Post in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, Avdia. Kamara with it. Sharp on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Now, Post. Back to Butler. Fires from way outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Moody. Bounce pass, Holiday. Chalk up 2 there. Clingan's got 28.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Curry against Holiday. Curry to the rim. And Green gets it to go.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Butler with the steal. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here is Holiday. He has yet to score. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Podziemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Second is Donovan Clingan.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Sharp. Lets the three fly, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Butler with the bucket down low.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
They swipe it. Inside, here's Green. Here's Moody. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sharp. Curry against Holiday. Takes it off the glass. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Butler with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Butler, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. To the paint, Butler with the steal. Pass to Curry. Here's Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Holiday. Here's Sharp. He's defended by Podziemski. Clingan the screen for Holiday. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 5 now.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Green passes to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Butler with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. It's Sharp, top of the key. Grant, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
Pass to Pajemski. Butler in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Curry, guarded by Holiday. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now Kamara, guarded by Green. Now Grant. Kamara finds Grant. Yep, it counts. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Curry passes to Green. Shoots over Klingon. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Kamara. Bounce pass, Holiday. And it's Sharp missing. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And here are the Warriors now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The 10-footer. And the basket by Kamara. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Green kicks to Curry. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Holiday. Now Klingon. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Second chance shot. No good. Warriors trail by 7. Now Moody. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Butler's got 15.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for Portland. Reith is checked in. And Murray subbed in for Tamani Kamara. Now, here's Sharp. He's defended by Pajemski. That's tipped. Here's Sharp. He's defended by Pajemski. Murray, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 4-point game. Pass to Pajemski. Healed against Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Horford, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Stand hard to figure, right? Here's a guy pushing 40 years of age. Al Horford looks as good as ever.
Oh, he sure does, Kevin. He reminds me of me and you. Guys that just seem to be a lot younger than they really are. And Al's still getting it done every single night in this league. It's a testament to his discipline and his professionalism. You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
So Horford gets 2.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Grant's got 9.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Pass to Horford. Three-pointer healed. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 17 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Richard. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In third, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Avdia's checked in. It's stolen by Green. Richard, he's covered by Murray. Pass to Hield. Here's Pajemski. And it's all evened up.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Richard, he's covered by Murray. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Horford dishes to Green. Horford sets a screen for Green. Back to Horford for the lead. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Left side, Grant. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half. And here is Hield. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Murray. And it's Sissoko in at the 2 guard. Grant against Butler. Pass to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Podziemski's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Trailblazers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Reith. Outside, Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sissoko. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, Murray the pass to Sissoko. Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
Now Hield for 3. A rebound by Reith. Reith has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And you can just
2
see
shots.
he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
2.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Well, look, with a guy like Grant, you've got someone who can defend all 5 positions on the court. Guys like that don't come along every day.
Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Kicks it out to Grant.
Out of
and
bounds.
that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Horford the pass to Butler. Over to the wing. It's tipped. Warriors trail by 5. And a deep 3 from Curry. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Grant kicks to Avdia. Grant against Butler. Grant with the ball. A 3 ball. Another shot. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the middle. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Pass to Sissoko. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Avdia. They get it back. Murray a screen on Curry. Avdia can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler launches a 3. That's another rebound.
and he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. Now, Avdia, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range, he gets it in there. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can tell Avdia has put in the work on his jump shot. It's so polished.
Pass to Butler. Portland grabs the miss.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Sissoko, guarded by Curry. Here's Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Grant gets to the rim like that, you can't help but foul him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Shooting two.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Well, known as a defensive specialist coming into the league, now Grant is seen as an all-around scoring threat, too.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Portland. Holiday comes in for Murray. And Grant drops them both. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Sharp. Holiday sets the pick for Sharp. And here is Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Portland leading by 5. Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Avdia. Grant outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Butler dishes to Hield. Crosses over. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Sharp. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And finished off by Avdia.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Portland. Kamar is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Avdia.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Now here's Green. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. Avdia with a defensive effort. Sharp, the pass to Holiday. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. And again with the rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. Now, Avdia, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. From the arc, grabs the rebound again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sharp finds Klingon. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
Now, here's Sharp. Holiday outside. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Good on the basket.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Quinton Post is checked in for Kuminga. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Curry. Oh, what a move! Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots the three. Not gonna go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
On the free throw, no good.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Short. Not that time. It won't go. Warriors trail by 7. Butler. Oh, what a finish.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And it's Donovan Klingon with the foul. That's his first foul. Holiday against Curry. Green with a screen on Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday.
Well, you talk about a reliable defender. Holiday is always in the right spot on the floor. Found it! Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Green cleared away by Avdia. Knocked loose. Here's the floater. Now Sharp. Clinging the screen for Holiday. Another shot. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Green outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Off target from outside. Holiday against Curry. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.